Why, hello out there, you fellow dippers. So, on this segment of Trigger and Unknown Cowboy, we're going to be talking about how you first started dipping and what your first can of dip was. So, you know, people dip all the time, and they always got a story how they started. That's what us dippers, we got to begin somewhere. Now, my first dip was in I think freshman year. I was 15, maybe 16 years old when I started dipping. I started dipping grizzly wintergreen, long cut. That, my friends, was crazy. So I started dipping, and this chick named Serenity, who I call my sister, she wanted to learn how to drive, and I wanted to dip, so I cracked open that can, and that was the best sound of cracking can. So I cracked open the can, and I was sitting in the passenger seat, put a big old dip in my mouth. Well, I was freaking out. I had such a nicotine high. Which, that brings me by pack lip, trigger them highs. But anyways, so I was sitting there in the passenger seat. I had a big old nicotine high. We stopped off at King Soopers there in Bennett. And I got out and went to go throw some trash away. I could hardly walk. I could hardly talk. I had such a nicotine high. I just wanted to sit there, and I felt like I was dying. But if you guys watch this video, you can leave in the comments about when you first dipped and what you dipped when you first did it, because I'm kind of curious. It's pretty cool to hear dip stories like that, to get stuff out there. Well, then I got a buddy of mine, and he told me, why are you chewing, he called it welfare bear. I was like, why are you chewing welfare bear? I was like, because it's cheap and I can afford it. So, he got me hooked on Copenhagen mint. That is some good stuff. If you ever get a chance, go down to your local convenience store or grocery store or wherever you guys buy chew. I don't know where you guys buy chew. But, go down there and get you some Copenhagen mint. Now, I've moved to Skull because I got tired of chewing Copenhagen mint because mint gets old. You want something new, you want to try some new flavors, which on the other hand, peach is also a good flavor. That's also Skull. I don't think Copenhagen has a peach yet, but who knows? They might come out with peach. Which peach sounds pretty good. I mean, Copenhagen makes pretty good chew, so I'd try it. But right now I'm chewing Skull Long Cut, Classic Straight. It's pretty good. I like it over Copenhagen Long Cut, but there's some people out there that do Copenhagen Long Cut. I tried Snuff. I couldn't do it. It's just, the aftertaste and stuff like that is just nasty. Now, in my previous video, I talked about keeping your spit. I don't know what it is with you teenage kids out there keeping your spit. Now, I keep my spit, but that stuff is nasty. My mom inside, which she's the one that, disencourages me to dip, because she says it's bad for me, but there's been proof. An outlaw did a thing about it, saying that there are health benefits to chewing, which there is health benefits to chewing, but she does not like seeing these spitters. And I don't recommend, if you start out dipping and you don't got $40 laying around or something and can't afford a mug jug, get you a solo cup, a pop can. There's even disposables. You just crack this off, spit in it. When you're done, crush it up, call it good. You can use pineapple stuff, bottles, anything works to keep your dip. Which it does help to keep your dip, or if you're outside, spit outside. It's a ginormous dip spitter. It's a not dip, ginormous spitter. You can spit all over the ground. You can spit anywhere. Just don't spit in places that have, signs that say you can't dip, which I think is retarded. Anywhere you should be able to dip, because who doesn't want to dip? Like schools, they say don't dip. Like, how am I supposed to sit there for 8 hours a day and listen to some teacher and some kids that I can't even handle without putting a dip in my mouth? But, I get it. They don't want you to do that because it's bad for you. I had a teacher once tell me, we did a whole segment on nicotine, and let me tell ya, I sat in that classroom with a dip in my mouth, listening to the teacher, telling him there's health benefits to it, and he didn't want to listen. But, it is what it is. But see, I got me a big old dip. Now, for all you people in school, if you want to know how to hide dip. Now, I don't recommend doing this, and neither, I know Outlaw came out with a video, he doesn't recommend doing this. But, you need to get you some, what is it? Here's some, like, helpful benefits, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. You put it up here in your upper decker, so you got, like, little things up here. Put it up there. Or you can put it in your back jaw, because that's where spit, like, you don't produce that much spit back there. But I don't recommend doing it in school because I've gotten in trouble for that, and it's not good. So just don't do it. I mean, you can wait, but hey, I'm gonna go now, so have a good day.